Well, hello chaps, it's Commodore Grayum here. Welcome to a Let's Try of Darkest Dungeon, a game that I've known about for ages. I've watched the odd video here and there, but I never got around to buying the game. I just bought it in the, the Halloween sale, which is over now, I think, unfortunately. I only bought the base game because I saw a load of reviews claiming that the DLCs actually made the game worse, if anything, so, dodged a bullet there, possibly. Okay, just so as to explain the general premise of this game. Well, firstly, at least the story... Wait, what am I doing? At least for the story aspect of it, I'm just going to let the intro cinematic play, and then we'll get into it.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil.
Antediluvian evil's got to be the most fun combination of
Our
two
every
words
step
in the universe.
unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
I have to say, festering abomination runs a close second after antediluvian evil for a best combination of two words in the English language. Anyway, so this is some kind of like a dungeon crawling, possibly roguelike kind of game, something of that order. We're going to find out as we go. It also gives me the feeling of being a bit like a card game, but without actual cards. Click the letter to begin. I shall. Select campaign, Radiant Darkest Stygian. Okay. So, easy, medium and hard then. Adjusted to be faster and more forgiving, but still challenging. Suggested for your first Darkest Dungeon experience. Nah. I'm not going to go for Stygian because I've never actually played the game before. Literally, this is my first time playing the game. So this Let's Try is... It's a Let's Try for real. Although calling it Darkest when it's not the most difficult seems a bit silly. Maybe change this to Stygianist. Anyway, let's begin. Darkest Fungeon. That's what we're going to have. We're going to have Fungeon in the dungeon.
You will arrive along the old road.
It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places.
Tenebrous?
There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
This is a highly dramatic game, clearly. I will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. I'm going to just take a wild guess and say that this is going to amount to a tutorial of sorts, because I think the hamlet is maybe your home base for the game. Are you still loading? Still loading stuff. Is that what's going on now? I'm clicking and nothing's happening. I am downloading a game to the same hard drive at the same time though. So maybe that'd slow things down. But I wouldn't have thought that loading times would be particularly fearsome in a game like this. Well, I'm pressing space. I'm pressing escape. Pressing enter. All to no avail. So hopefully the game hasn't just crashed. God damn it though, what if they got 16K textures? I'd need a monitor the size of my house. Aha! Okay. Find your way to the hamlet. Map and navigation. You are currently in a room. I mean, I'm not. I'm in a forest, but I guess it's technically a room. In terms of the game mechanics, right? To move, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. Map display. Okay. This is the map display, I suppose? Wait. Oh, it doesn't have... This has a mouse over. This does not. Default party order. Great. Okay. Here's my food. Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per meal, so I've only got a meal each for these dudes. Who do I have? I have Dismas, a highwayman, and Reynold, a crusader. I was unsure whether to pronounce that in a slightly French kind of fashion. Okay, so they seem to have a bunch of stats. Is this accuracy? Okay, starts at 0. Critical chance, the damage we do, chance to dodge. I don't know what the light level modifier thing is. Maybe we'll find out as we go along. Protection points and speed. Maybe that has to do with who strikes first. Anyway, rather than guessing at everything, let's try playing the game. How about that? Oh, what's this? Move. Oh, these are the various moves that the different characters can do. But I can't do any yet because I'm not in a fight. Let's go.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Okay, hallway movement. While in a hallway, press D to move forward. Okay, A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click ahead or behind the party to move them. A and D is just fine. Okay.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Right, let's knacker this lad here. Combat is turn-based. That's what I thought. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click on a highlighted target. Okay, seems simple enough. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because that hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see the requirements. Gotcha. Okay, what have we got here? Open vein. Accuracy 95, I guess. Damage mod minus 15%. You can bleed to the target, so I guess they'd lose more health each turn. Debuff the target. So when you debuff them, they get minus 20 bleed resist and minus 1 speed. Right, okay, I think I'm understanding this. What have we got? Grape shot. That's a ranged attack. Less accurate. Damage modifier minus 50 rather than minus 15. Okay, so this doesn't do as much damage. I've also got a negative modifier on my chance to get critical hits. Or something. Or maybe it has to do with the damage that the critical hits do. I don't even know. So let's see. This dude here. Hero to hit, hero to crit. Is that the damage, the chance that he has to hit me? What if I click on this guy? I can't. Right, so does the guy with the most speed go first or something? Is it like initiative in the old Dungeons and Dragons? We're figuring it out. So, you've got what? 12 hit points. So, okay, this guy's damage is 3 to 4. That's his base damage. He'd lose damage with this, but lose even more damage with this. So I'm going to go for bleed, I guess. Open vein, rather. Right, that actually did a fair bit more damage than I expected to be honest. So, so my Crusader here, Reynold, his base damage is 6 to 12, which is clearly a lot more. Maybe we can kill this. If we hit this guy, we can kill him. So, what I'm wondering though, I'm looking at these yellow and red dots, and I think that the yellow dots mean from which position in the party can I do this attack, and the red dots mean which positions in the enemy party can I attack with this strike. So this can hit, and here you have 2 red dots connected, so this probably means it would strike the first 2 enemies in the enemy's party. Damage mod minus 50. Plus 15 against plus 15 damage, 15% damage versus unholy. Presumably that means undead or something like that. Or the chthonic version thereof. Stunning blow. What makes that different from this? It's more accurate, I guess. But not much more accurate than this, if I'm understanding. So what's this? Bulwark of Faith. So this gives, I think this gives me more protection, but makes me more likely to be a target for the enemies. Anyway, we're just going to go with Smite now. This seems to make sense.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
What are you talking about? The offensive is over. They're dead. Loot. You gotta have the loot. It's not a game without the loot. Each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory. Mouse over items to show details about them. This works in your inventory too. Okay. Yeah, I'll take everything. Gold greases palms, builds empires, and instigates murder. I mean, it ain't no word of a lie. Wait, what have you got here? Oh, right, equipment too. Battered longsword, rusty hauberk. Okay, so this gives me more of a chance to dodge attacks. Let's look at this guy's equipment. Flintlocks. So presumably you can get upgrades to these things, and it seems like... What's this thing here? This... Okay, this seems to be an icon for a weapon. This is an icon for armor. What's this, and what do you put here? I guess we'll find out. Dodge base 10. So how does that compare to this guy? Wait, are you saying that this guy has better dodge than the Crusader? Yeah, not sure I understand the distinction between dodge and armor, but let's carry on. Interactive objects. Curios. While exploring, you will often find interactive objects. Click or press W to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. Will do. Someone has camped here recently. Optional dragon item here to use it on this object. I have no idea what sort of object I would use on a traveler's tent, so let's leave that be. Is that it? Okay, we're moving into the next room, I guess. I hope I didn't miss anything here. I'm going to assume I didn't. Hello? Center map on party. Oh right, I had to press. I had to click on or press W on that.
A message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
They're not. Is that where I want the subtitles to be though? I guess that's fine. I guess it's fine to leave them there. They go away after they've said their piece. Okay, so what do we have? Someone... Oh, this is a bit more formidable. This guy has 35 hit points. Doesn't tell me how much damage he does though. This one has 12. And for some reason, my party has switched positions. Why though? I don't get it. So, okay, I can do tracking shot. This hits the back 3. So does this mean it'll hit both of these guys or only the guy in the back? Because presumably there can be up to 4 enemies fighting against you. Because that's what, and that's why you have 4 potential red dots. See, if I don't move this guy backwards, he's maybe going to get hit a whole bunch. Which I don't want. Okay, so this is accurate, bypasses stealth. I'm tempted to have a go at this guy and get him dead. Because he's got fewer hit points. Alright, let's try the tracking shot because we haven't used it. Oh, that was actually terrible. I gained some kind of buff though. Ouch. Right, what are you going to do? You're going to miss. Oh, he's got a gun too. Let's think. So we've got the zealous accusation that would hit both of them. But really, I just want the one in the back dead. Right, I can't attack him. Huh. I figured I would be able to use this attack from the second row back because of those two yellow dots, so I'm pretty confused. Are you sure you're not going to let me do it? Would you let me hit this guy though? Yes. Okay, so I still don't understand quite how this works. Maybe I can only hit the guy who's in the front if I'm not in the front? That maybe wasn't the optimal attack to make though, to strike this guy. And you... You know what, I'm going to move you back. Nice. Because yeah, I want my guy with more health in the front. That makes sense, right? Let's see if we can just outright murder this dude. We can't. Yeah, I'm totally confused. I would have thought you'd be able to... Oh, does this guy take up 2 slots? Because he's big. Is that why there's this big old thing underneath him here? What happens if I click on this guy? Can't. So I could hit both of them, but it's not going to kill either of them. But I'm going to do it anyway because I haven't used this attack before. Oh, it didn't actually strike them both though. Maybe I should have tried to hit the back dude. Okay, hopefully, by the way, I've set the sound effects and music at the right sort of level by comparison to my voice. I just kind of guess. I just kind of wing it. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff we could do. What does the most damage, though? I'm tempted... Wait, hold on. This thing that was above his health bar isn't here anymore. That I was wondering whether it indicated that he was a wider enemy taking up 2 slots. Grape shot. Right, that probably will hit 2, right? I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try... Yeah, it did hit both of them. And maybe I had to aim at the guy in the back in order for it to hit both of them. I don't know. So this guy still has 7 health. We can't use smite on him. Oh, maybe this is why Zealous Accusation didn't hit both of them, because it only covers 2 slots, and that's the big guy in front, whereas the grape shot covered 3 slots. Let me know if I'm getting this right. Right, we might as well actually just use our strong attack on the guy in front. Nice, almost dead. These people are terrible. Okay, and now I could use the grape shot to hit both of these. It'll probably kill this guy, but not this guy. Or I could use the pistol shot, which I haven't yet. Plus 25% damage versus... Now, let's use the grape shot.
Prodigious size alone does not
get rid of one of our enemies. Oh, corpses. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use ranged skills, push-pull skills, and even corpse clearing special kills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits. Bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. I guess you just totally pulp them. You just jib them. If you kill them with a crit. So that means that this guy's... Ouch. That means that this guy still isn't in front, technically speaking. So that probably means I can't use smite on him. Nope, can't. Probably can't use this either. Or this. Mark target buff self. So... Oh, right, you use it on yourself. That's how that works. Right, let's use the pistol shot, which we haven't used yet, and since it covers the back 3 slots of the enemy's group, this should work just fine. Ah, not dead though. Dang it. Which means that I can't actually... Oh! Uses remaining 0. Does this have a cooldown, or is it like literally I can only use it once in a room or a run, or... We'll see, we'll see. So... I literally can't do anything. Oh, but I'll suffer stress if I pass the turn. Well, I don't want to suffer stress, do I? So, let's move him backwards. And let the other guy... Oh. Oh, he can't do anything either. That sucks. Well, let's move him back. I guess it's not doing nothing, so therefore I avoid stress, presumably. Oh! Did I mess up? Why can't I use any of my... Okay. Let's just try and destroy this corpse. It seems to make sense, because we seem to be having trouble... There we go. We seem to be having trouble attacking the back row. See, these attacks, it doesn't say uses remaining 0 at the top like it does with this, so maybe the only reason that I can't use them is because I'm in the front row. Is that, and maybe that's forcing me to use melee? I'm not sure.
Decimated.
Anyway, job's a good one. So what have we got here? Jade.
Victory,
Dull green,
but a
like
victory
rotten
nonetheless.
flesh. A deed. Scriven records of land grants in generations past. Couple of those. And a blight charm. Plus 20% blight resist, minus 2 dodge. So does that mean that I'm more likely to get hit, but I'm less likely to get blight? Okay, let's take all of that. Completing a quest. After you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. Good to know. So kind of like Skyrim. In a sense. Quest complete, so I guess I'll just... I'm clicking on the crest. That's what you told me to do. Return to Hamlet, continue adventuring. We're going to return to the Hamlet, just so we can go and have a look at the Hamlet. Hopefully, the loot that I picked up was from that chest. And I didn't have to open the chest separately or anything. So, we kept all our food. We've got Some gold, some jade we could presumably sell. And these are considered heirlooms, these deeds. We also got 5,000 gold for completing the quest. Awesomes. +2 resolve experience. What are there? Is there more than one kind of experience? So, stress 0. So this lights up when I mouse over it. So resolution, on guard. Oh, resolution, in town will never drink. On guard, +4 speed on the first round, +5 dodge on the first round. Do I have to choose between these? No. No, it seems like I've got both of these things. What about you, Dismas? Cove Adventurer, -20% stress in Cove. Wherever or whatever that is. Right. Great. So hopefully this loading screen won't take 5,000 years like the last one.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
If you say so. Okay, the darkest Fungin estate. I guess I did that, didn't I? Okay, activity log. Okay. Week 1, Dismas is now an apprentice highwayman. So I guess I went from level 0 to level 1. And I have an apprentice crusader here. Reynold and Dismas successfully escorted you to the hamlet. Caretaker goals. I'm just trying to figure out what I can click on and what I can't. What's this? Busts. Used to upgrade town buildings. As are portraits. Okay, as are deeds, as are crests. And this is... what? What is this? Oh, I can sell heirlooms. On any screen in the game, press and hold H to see contextual help for controls in that mode. Okay. Right-click on a hero to inspect their detailed character sheet. They can be renamed or dismissed permanently. Click on buildings to use them to interact with your heroes. So I can recruit more heroes. Get a blacksmith for equipment upgrades. Upgrade my skills in the guild. Camping skills, okay, that's a thing. Go to the tavern to relieve stress, or to the abbey. Sanitarium to treat my psychological ailments. Nomad's wagon, purchase rare items. So there's a bunch of stuff going on here. So I don't have the abbey yet, or the sanitarium, or the tavern. So I can get at this, the graveyard. I don't have any fallen heroes yet, presumably.
Most will end up here.
Yep.
Covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
And we don't have a blacksmith either. So we can't do anything except complete quests in order to get these things. This is making me think a little bit of Rogue Legacy, where you build more of your castle by you know, like by doing runs, getting money, paying for it and stuff. Let's make this go away. Wait. So what's the deal here? Trade heirlooms. Wait, so we can trade 2 busts for 3 crests. Okay, there seems to be some sort of potential mini-game-esque thing here where you can... So wait, 10 paintings will get you 15 of these, 15 of these, and 30 of these, or is that how many you'd end up with? Or maybe you can... Ah, right, you can either get 15 of these, 15 of these, or 13 of these in exchange for 10 of these. I'm not going to bother with that right now. What do we got here? Okay, it's the activity log and my quests. Successfully complete your first foray into the ruins. And defeat various enemies. Oh, let's see. So, quest goals, roster goals. So raise characters to level 6. Is level 6 the highest level then? What we got here? So you can sell trinkets. For 750 gold. I'm going to keep it for now. Not that it matters, this is just a let's try. There's a glossary of... Ah, yeah. A glossary of terms. That's actually pretty useful. This is indeed accuracy, as I imagine. Base chance to hit is accuracy minus the enemy's dodge. So say if you had accuracy 100 and the enemy had dodge 50, you'd have a 50% chance to hit, presumably. Okay, this is a big old inventory here. I'm not going to bother with it. What we will do is have a quick look at these ancestors' memoirs.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, so I guess these are the cinematics. Yeah, that's what these are. So we can replay those if we want.
Gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
So, let's see. So this gives me a buff on ranged skills and a debuff to speed. And I'm assuming speed is initiative. And this gives me +4 to dodge and a debuff to speed as well. Interesting. I'm just going to click on everywhere there's a red exclamation mark. Upgrading the Nomad Wagon improves the trinket purchase selection and reduces their cost. And this actually is going to cost me crests to increase the wagon size. So let's try that. Okay, that has not increased the number of available trinkets, to be honest. Maybe it takes some time. Reduces trinket cost by 10%. Let's leave that alone for now. Let's come out of that and go back in. Right, so I guess it takes some time for the extra trinkets to arrive. What's this?
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
You'll need to recruit all of these heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them into your roster. Yeah, why not? Is this how it works?
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
What indeed? Seeker Vestal. Oh, if you right-click on them, yeah, you see more stuff. So you're level what? This looks like potentially like a melee character. No, it's like a cleric that partially melee, partially magic. A healer, I suppose. So, well,
a sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Indeed. Spend some of your starting net heirlooms on upgrading the stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available in the future. Okay, this cost me 2 title deeds and... yeah, 2 deeds and 4 crests. Okay, fine.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the
What
damned.
fools. Stagecoach is empty. Check back after your next quest. I guess the same thing as with the Nomad Wagon. Okay. There isn't much you can do in town right now. It's time to embark on a quest. Okay, we're going to do that. Hopefully it doesn't take too terribly long. We've already been recording for 40 minutes.
Your work begins.
This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click on quests to see their details. Drag heroes into the slots at the bottom of the screen to form your party in default party order. Okay, so you... what attacks do you have? A grenade? Wait, this attacks the back. This attacks the front. Some sort of healing? I think it only heals 1 hit point though, but it cures blight and bleed. Emboldening vapors, so that buffs one of my mates. Okay, how about you? So a melee attack. This seems to be a ranged magic attack. Healing. And something that will attack all slots, but not for very much. And then you've got other things as well, like their main stats and their resistances to various debuffs. Gotcha. Right, so, well, in that case, let's put you there, and you in the back, I guess? Why all the concern? I've seen nothing horrific. So, yeah, he's got grenades. They don't... oh, which... grenades which give blight. Right, but he can't attack... he can't do his melee attack from the back, though. But, you know, that's fine. How about you? So open vein... oh, he can attack with open vein from the 3rd row back. And he can use this, he can use this, he can also use this. Provision.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Always bring food and torches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, did it say 8 food and 4 torches? I think so. What else do we have? Anti-venom and holy water. I don't know if that's stuff that my characters have, you know, brought along with them. Bandages. Right, how much do these things actually cost? Okay, the torches and the food don't cost too much. Here's how much money I have. Holy water. Can be applied to a hero to increase resistances. Skeleton keys. Used to unlock strong boxes and doors. I'm going to take 1 skeleton key. Used to cleanse items and prevent maladies. Eliminate combat debuffs. I'm going to take a couple of bandages. Laudanum. helps, that's basically heroin. Helps to ward off madness, I suppose. Shovel, used to clear obstacles and break into things. I'll take one of those. I'll take one of those. I'll take at least one of everything. I already have holy water. Oh, I already had one. Anti-venom. Isn't it called anti-venin? Isn't that what the word actually is? Anyway. Let's go. Uh-oh. I fear the lengthy loading screen now. Boo-doop boop boo-doop boop. Because you see, this is not one of those edited videos.